Alright, so today we're going to be taking a look at a new product. This is from Nexxspeed, and this is a hop-up chamber for the ASG CZ Shadow 2. Now this is a pre-production version, so things may change from here to release, but this is the one that they sent me to test, and I'm pretty excited. So we'll get started with this. I'm going to go ahead and open this up real quick. And as you can see, they don't have a product number for it yet because it's not finalized. And I have zero knowledge about this at all. I don't know anything about this, so we'll see what I can determine as I go through here. Right. And it looks like this is just a little plug they put in there for shipping purposes. But yeah, it's a one-piece design, and it is along the same lines as their other hop-ups, or it's a TDC. Ooh, that's cool. It clicks into position with every movement. Maybe you can hear this. But it clicks into position. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. We'll get into this. I'm going to disassemble my pistol to take out the existing hop-up in there. So we'll go ahead and remove this whole system. Now, my pistol is very upgraded. There's not a lot of stock parts, especially in the upper. I think the upper is 100% aftermarket, except for the nozzle and the sights. And then right now I have, let's go ahead and remove the threads. So right now I have the TTI hop-up chamber in here, and this is also a like a one-piece design similar to this, but just looking at them, there are similarities, but there is definitely also a lot of differences, and we will look into that as we get farther into this. And I do have a video on this if you guys want to check out this hop-up chamber that I will put in the somewhere. And then as you can see, I put some shims in here to make it fit properly. I'm not going to be surprised if I have to do that with the Nexxspeed one. That is just kind of how it goes with this gun. But if I don't have to do shims, that would be awesome. I'm just not holding my breath on that. This hop-up chamber is kind of complex. I'm hoping the Nexxspeed one will be a little bit less complex. So we will keep all of this stuff very safe because this is a good chamber. Let's just put this in this box. Right. So we have our bucking and barrel, and we have this. So my assumption is that this brass piece is what will lock onto the barrel. I could be wrong, but I believe that is how it is going to be. Is this like the right size for this? Okay, yeah, this definitely does go onto the barrel. Yeah, okay, I was correct there. So that's on. Now, okay, no, I got it. This is a super easy mode, it looks like. So let's have the hop turned all the way off. And this one actually does not use their little foam piece on it. It's a hard nub is what it looks to be in there. So it's not soft anymore like most of their other units. I may need to, okay, yeah, I had that turned off too much. It needs to be in the middle-ish. Yeah. It needs to be at a somewhat neutral point. Okay, now we can drop this in, hopefully. Not quite. There we go. And we need to push it in all the way. All right. That is in. Now, my belief is that this screw is going to be what holds it all together. All right. Yeah, that's in there pretty good. It's not moving anywhere. Yeah, that's solid. Yeah, I like that. That is way easier. Okay, so now it looks like the only thing left is putting this back into the barrel. It does have a pin similar to the other one did, and it does have a screw that will lock onto the pin to hold the pin in place. Now let's see if we will need to put any shims in here. I believe we will. But let's just put this pin through just in case somehow we don't need to. Yes, we definitely will need to put some shims in. Okay. That is sort of how this gun is. It is sort of a little bit unfortunate in that way, but I mean, it's not a big issue. Once you put them in, you will never know that they're there. Okay, and just make sure it's somewhere in the middle. That looks good to me. And we can tighten it down. So hopefully that pin will be secured. It's not going to move anymore. And that seems to be the case. Yeah, this is nice. This is a lot easier than the other one. All right. Let's look down real quick. Yeah, the bucking seems to be doing fine. It's not like warping or anything weird. Let's go ahead and crank the hop up on. Now, it does have all these little clicks, which is nice. That is a welcome, a welcome thing. And it is pulling straight down, so that is good. It's not pulling off to the side or anything like that. Yeah, this looks good so far. All right, let's go ahead and pop this in real quick. And we can make sure that it actually works with our system here. Yep, it does have that relief as well on here, so it can easily pop into place. On the stock hop-up chamber or on the CL Project hop-up chamber, it's annoying to install the guide rod, but on this it looks like it's fine. yeah, it looks like it's good. I'm gonna go test fire this a few shots to see how it is, and I'll be back in a little bit. All right, so yeah, I have done some shooting with this, and this is definitely perfectly fine. I adjust it, it stays where I adjust it, and it shoots straight, which is what you need from a hop-up chamber, obviously. That is not something that's possible on the stock hop-up chamber or like the CL Project hop-up chamber. Both of those deviate over time. This one stays where you put it, but it does so in a different manner than the TTI one. This one, it clicks into place every shot, so it's not like you have to permanently like fix it to a certain hop. You can easily on the fly adjust it to whatever hop position you want to. Whereas with like the TTI one here, this one, it just is just the wheel freely moves. It doesn't click. But this one, you basically pin it into place, basically to whatever position, which is a good or bad thing. That's sort of a trade-off, you know. This way, it's permanently attached to wherever you put it, whereas this one, it'll be easily adjustable, but it will stay where you put it, right? And this does, it's very similar to the TTI. It has the legs on the bottom that support it, so that way it doesn't droop super far down and drag on the slide. But it still is a little bit loose, so you will need to shim it, or not loose, but it has it still drops down a little bit, so you may need to shim it a tiny bit more. But it's pretty close to what is necessary, so that is basically all I have for you. Adios. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if this video was useful for you. And make sure you check out the link down below. That is a link to our Discord server, and you are welcome to join. All right, have a nice day.